Little warning, there's spoilers in this video for Halo Combat Evolved 2 and 3, so if you don't want any spoilers, don't watch this video. Alrighty. Halo, one of the most loved video game franchises of all time. With its amazing campaigns and multiplayer, Halo has been at it for around 20 years. While changing the whole first-person shooter genre of video games, it also has had some of the best and worst moments in video game history. Well guys, today we'll be looking at my thoughts on Halo Combat Evolved, Halo 2, and Halo 3, aka some of the most praised games inside the franchise. Make sure to subscribe and turn notifications on as well, not to miss one of my toasty videos. It really helps out the channel. Let's get to 10 likes for part 2, where I talk about Halos 4 and 5. Now, let's finish the fight and get into this awesome video. Halo Combat Evolved. Halo Combat Evolved is the first game up on our list. It was the first Halo game to come out, and it was released in 2001 with the launch of the first Xbox. Halo Combat Evolved changed the whole first-person shooter genre, such as adding the first third-person spectator mode whenever you died, along with other details such as that. Halo changed everything for shooter video games from then on. Now, when I played the campaign, everything felt like Halo. The atmosphere, ambience, the world you played in, etc. just felt like Halo. The campaign is my favorite part of Halo Combat Evolved. Just is, because it's really good. When you first hop in the campaign, you just feel everything. When you go into the dark tunnels, you feel cautious and probably scared. When you help the Marines escape, you feel a bit heroic. The beginning was amazing, until you crashed on the ring and everybody died. Then you got the feel of loneliness and curiosity as to where you landed. The puzzles were a bit frustrating at times though, but I always got through them. The biggest thing I hated in the campaign was the Flood. It scared me a lot, especially how the Flood was entered into the game, where you look into Jenkins' helmet footage and see all the horror. Oof. Then you have to escape the Forerunner complex before getting eaten alive. Then, it was a library. The library was awful. It took me around 2 hours to actually get past it. After that, it got a little boring with destroying the power generator things. And then we got to the ending, and it was amazing. With the Warthog run out of the Pillar of Autumn, it was amazing. Just awesome. Now, I only played a couple games of the multiplayer, so I can't criticize it too much, but I really didn't enjoy it. I personally just think I cannot really enjoy it because it's an older game. I'm not used to that kind of old game stuff, like the graphics, and I sucked at the multiplayer and got sniped like 100 times, so I didn't really enjoy it. Especially since he moved a bit slow, in my opinion. So basically, to summarize everything, I loved the campaign. It was amazing. 10 out of 10 in my book. Really liked it. Multiplayer, I really didn't enjoy it. It was too old for me. 5 out of 10 in my book. And yeah, that wraps it up for Halo Combat Evolved. Now, time to move on to Halo 2.
You Arbiter! Rubik!
Halo 2. Now, Halo 2 is the second Halo game that was released in 2004. Halo 2 first introduced the SMG and dual wielding. Now, I played Halo 2 on the newer graphics, which are way better than Halo Combat Evolved's graphic change, for sure. And I really love how the game looks on the newer graphics, especially the really nice cutscenes. They just look amazing. Halo 2 did go through a lot of changes before the release of the game, cutting off a lot of cool stuff. I mean, it's still a good game nonetheless, but they could have just added a few of those cool things anyways. Part when you jump on a scarab and destroy it is awesome. Being in space in like the first mission was really fun too. Master Chief running from the beam, little beam destroying everything, was cool as well. So was Miranda Keyes pursuing that big Covenant ship. And they like made the little jump and blew up that whole city. And now, I haven't fully played Halo 2, so I can't give a full critical review on the campaign, which kind of sucks. But yeah, haven't fully played it so far. But overall, I really enjoyed the campaign so far from what I've played. I don't like how the SMG replaces the assault rifle in the game though, because I know they thought the assault rifle was more like an SMG in Combat Evolved, so that's why they changed it in Halo 2 to an SMG. But I prefer the assault rifle over the SMG either way. Now the multiplayer is similar to Halo 3, which I enjoy Halo 3 a lot. I got into it because of because I was gonna enter a tournament, but I couldn't for Halo 3, and it was just, it started to get to me, and it was super fun. I really liked it. And Halo 2 multiplayer I played a little bit, and that was super fun as well. I liked it. It was kind of like Halo 3, but you know, with not Halo 3 stuff. But I liked it. It was nice. It was fun to play with friends and stuff like that. Anyways, overall, campaign, I'd give it an 8 out of 10. In the multiplayer, I'd give it also an 8 out of 10. The campaign, well, 8 out of 10 so far. Like I said, I haven't fully played it, so I can't give a full criticism thing on Halo 2's campaign. But the multiplayer, I'll give it a good solid 8 out of 10. Now, the final game we'll be reviewing in this video, Halo 3.
Why do you always jump? One of these days, you're gonna land on something as stubborn as you are. And I don't do bits and pieces.
Halo 3. Halo 3 is one of the most praised Halo games in the franchise because it's so good. Halo 3 came out in 2007, one of the best years that had the best video games. There was Halo 3, BioShock, Portal, Mass Effect, etc. that all came out in 2007. So yeah, Halo 3 is with all the good video games because it is one. Now, Halo 3 is my favorite Halo game I'm talking about in this video. Everything about it is amazing. Halo 3 had the War on Earth still going on from Halo 2. That was fun. Everything in the campaign was just Halo. The way Master Chief and Arbiter met in the first cutscene is funny. The flood that came from the crashed ship is a bit scary. Everything in the campaign is just great. Heck, they even added plants that move when you walk by them. Now, Halo 3 multiplayer is also one of my favorites. It's simple and fun to play with friends. I'm not the greatest at competitive Slayer though. The multiplayer maps were great, Guardian being my favorite. How the guns were strategically placed in these maps was good as well. The multiplayer is just amazing. Now, I'd give the campaign a 10 out of 10 and the multiplayer a 9 out of 10. So yeah, that sums it up for Halo 3. I don't see too many flaws in the video game because it's really good, especially for when it released, which was 2007. It just looked amazing and is amazing. Well guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed. If we hit 10 likes, I'll make a part 2 about Halos 4 and 5. Also, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell not to miss another video. Thanks for watching!